Winter is better than summer. There, I said it. And I know that people are gonna brush it off because I'm from Florida, and winter here basically just means that you won't get overheated by standing outside for more than 5 minutes, and not that you wake up stuck in your house because snow's blocking the door. But I have been in a snowy winter before, and I've done the chores that you have to do when it snows, and I much prefer it to summer where I live. But for the sake of this video, I'm gonna compare summer and winter where I live because that's just personally more intuitive. First off, like I already mentioned, the heat. In summer, when it's cold out, you can not only layer up until you're warm, if you're like my mom and put on a jacket and say it's cold when it's 70 degrees outside, but also in my experience, you can actually wear something that you want. I say this because I wear a t-shirt and shorts pretty much all the time, but I would be wearing jeans or sweatpants and a hoodie or jacket if I could. But if I do that here, I'll be dead in 20 minutes. But I don't think the heat is as bad as the humidity, because at this point, if you're from Arizona, you're laughing, because it gets way hotter over there. But Arizona is not as humid as Florida. Going from the dry air of a plane that was just anywhere else in America to the open air of Florida feels like stepping face first into a wall of water, and it makes the heat worse, not just because it's amplified, but also you end up feeling moist. So I just googled it because I remembered that this guy in my comments is Australian, and apparently Australia's climate is just Arizona's heat but with Florida's humidity. How do you live like this? I do not understand. Which reminds me, bugs. They come out in summer, but especially mosquitoes. No one likes mosquitoes, and could you guess when they thrive? Of course you could, it's summer. So there, summer's bad because hot and wet. That was not a good combination of words. Also, I just realized that I said Australia that entire time. I'd like to apologize because it's Australia. Australia does not exist. Y'all remember that video? I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who saw it. But anyway, onto the things that I like about winter. I don't like saying it like that. Winter. That's not normal. I say winter, but it just sounds like I'm saying winter and not winter. It's winter. Winter chicken dinner. First off, aesthetics. In my opinion, this is way cuter than this, and it's more comfortable too. And because it's cool out, I get to wear what I want without immediately sweating. Also, I like the look of winter more than summer. I don't know why, but like I'd choose taking a walk in the snow-covered woods over a day at the beach. Plus, it's got Christmas, so people start putting up pretty decorations, and the energy in the air is generally cheery. And the weather's the opposite of summer. Would you rather step outside and the air is cool and crisp, or hot and muggy? Because I think the answer is obvious. The air's drier, so it doesn't have that feeling that I can only describe as moist. But like, the way the word moist sounds and feels, not actually like the meaning of the word moist. And it doesn't rain as much, which is just as well, because here it would just be cold, sad rain, and not normal rain, which I actually think is nice. And because it doesn't rain when it's particularly cold out, we get to make a fire in the backyard and sit around it with hot chocolate, which has got to be one of my favorite things to do. The only downsides I can think of winter in Florida are that sometimes bugs will invade the house because they want to get out of the cold, and being too cold, but that second one's kind of a non-issue if you have a hoodie. Now, if it snowed, I could think of a few, like icicles possibly falling on you, resulting in you being permanently disconnected from life. And depending on where you live, blizzards and getting snowed into your house. But those don't affect me, so I don't have to talk about them. I'm going to anyway. I think the most similar thing to a blizzard in Florida is a hurricane. Now, I'm about to compare blizzards and hurricanes real quick, and I just want to make it clear that I know much more about hurricanes from first-hand experience than I do blizzards. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Please do not be too mad at me. They both knock out the power. They both cause lots of damage. Do blizzards cause damage to like trees and houses and stuff? And they're both examples of extreme weather. But at least after a blizzard, you get to go sledding. After a hurricane, we just go inside and be disappointed our AC's out. But again, blizzards don't affect me, and in all honesty, I know nothing about them. Blizzards could be a huge lie made by the government and I wouldn't know. Either way, I still think winter is better than summer. Maybe I'm really weird and everyone else loves summer for some reason, but I do not care. Winter's better. Alright, I have to level with y'all. When I said give me something to say at the end of the next video in the comments, I didn't mean this. Come on, why? I mean, there's so many Barbie songs. Which one do you want me to... No, I can't. Why is this the most liked comment? Joe had a very good point when they said this... I'm not so sure about what it means, but I am sure it's a good quote, so I've decided that I'm going to take matters into my own hands by making the last part of the video related to it, and possibly funny or witty if I can. And that way, it'll still be different each time, but I don't have to deal with this shit.